Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? Today we're going to be seeing the new blocks and features added in the latest 1.19 experimental snapshot. Okay, let's get started. First off, let's look at the mangroves. So here we have mangrove planks, logs, roots, wood, leaves, fence, door, trapdoor, and boat. Okay, first off, let's set the time today. And boom, we can see it much more clearly in all its glory. Okay, so let's start out with the actual logs of the mangrove, and I should have set this to the top. Okay, let's just drop one of these here, and as you can see, unlike in Minecon 2021, these logs are actually red. This is a really nice, brilliant red, and I think we can all agree that this looks nice. Here we have the mangrove wood, which is basically just the bark on all sides. We have the mangrove roots over here, and the sound is really nice when you place it. And there is also a bottom texture, as you can kind of see from there. And here we have the mangrove leaves, which are very nice and green. We have the mangrove boat. There are no boats with chests yet, so wait a little bit for that and it will most definitely come. Here we have the mangrove trapdoor, and you can see that there is a circle. Whoops. That was a mistake. Definitely not planned, I swear. Okay. Well, we have the mangrove trapdoor here, and you can see there's a kind of a nice circle pattern. There is a door, and we can see this little pattern of notches on here, and also this nice handle. So it's like a pull and push door. And yeah, that's all for the mangroves. Here we can see a mangrove propagule, which can be grown on land and in water, but the actual mangrove tree isn't in the game yet, so right now we can just see the mangrove propagule. Next up we have the mud. Over here we have the mud brick slab, packed mud brick stairs, mud brick wall, and muddy mangrove roots. One sec, let's put this back. And I will show you this in just a moment. So over here we have all of the mud stuff, and you can see this is the muddy mangrove roots. This texture is really nice, I think. It might need a little bit of work, but I think it's really good so far. Here we have the mud, and you can actually make mud by taking a dirt and adding a bottle of water to it. Okay, let's drop this dirt over here, and then water bottle. Boom! There's a little splash effect and stuff, and it also looks really nice. There's also a nice placing sound, and it sounds just like what I would expect mud to sound like. Here we have pack mud, which is crafted using 1 mud and 1 wheat, and is used to make the mud stairs, slabs, etc. Alright, next up we have the frogs. The frogs are actually pretty nice, and I'm gonna show you those frogs later. Okay, so we have the frog spawn egg, the actual frog, the ochre froglight, the verdant froglight, the pearlescent froglight, and the frog spawn. I will show you how to get these 3 later, and how this is used to spawn frogs. So let's take these 2 and go to the frog exhibition. So over here you can see that we have the ochre froglight, we have the verdant froglight, and the pearlescent froglight. It's supposed to be inside these, but I'm not sure what happened. So you can just see them in all their glory over here. And as you can see, we have the frog spawn egg along with the slime and magma cube spawn egg. So basically, let me show you this frog first. Look at this frog, they're so cute. Okay, anyways, there is 3 variants of frogs in 3 different biomes, and the 3 variants correspond with the 3 different types of froglights. When a frog eats a slime, it drops a small slime. In fact, it drops a slime ball. And over here, if a frog eats a small magma cube, it drops one of these froglights. Pretty much just digested frog poo. Okay. Next up we have the frog spawn, and let's find a little bit of water over here. We need some non-flowing water though. So let's grab a water bucket and let's drop it over here. Then we can place the frog spawn. As you can see, you can breed the frogs with seagrass, and then they will lay these frog spawn on a nearby water source block. After a little while, it will hatch into tadpoles and eventually will grow up into frogs if they are in water. Okay, let's break this for now because I don't want the frog spawn getting all over the place. Okay, next up we have the Sculk. So, in a previous Deep Dark experimental, there was Sculk and the Warden, but the Warden is not here yet, so we will have to wait for that in an upcoming official snapshot. But for now we have the Sculk Biome, Sculk, Sculk Vein, Sculk Catalyst, Sculk Sensor, and Sculk Shrieker, which I did not want to place because there is a lot of mobs nearby. I will also show you a Deep Dark Biome with the coordinates over here and a Potion of Night Vision, just to let you get a grasp of what it looks like now. It is a little bit changed, by the way. Okay, so over here you can see the Sculk Block. If you look closely, it is animated along with the rest of the Sculk Blocks. This is the Sculk Sensor, which was introduced last year, I think, and also the Sculk Catalyst, which basically spreads the Sculk when a mob dies near it. So let's spawn in a chicken and kill it for the Sculk, of course. So let's take this chicken and then kill it. Boom! As you can see, it spreads the Sculk. And as you can also see, we also picked up 0 XP because that was transferred to the Sculk. Now, if you break the Sculk in survival, of course, then you will get the XP that is corresponding to it. Now, let's say we take a pig and kill it for its EXP. It drops a little bit more XP, I think, so you can... Boom! Now we have a little bit more Sculk. Okay, so that's basically how Sculk spreads. We also have the Sculk Block here, Sculk Shrieker over here, and the Sculk Vein here and here. I will show you the Deep Dark Biome in a couple of minutes, and if you want to just see that, you can just use the timestamp that is on the video, but for now, I will be showing you the other two features, which are the goat horns and the sound change. Let's start with the goat horn. Okay, we have a book over here, so let's read it. Go to Bedrock. Alright, see you on Bedrock. Alright, so now we are on the preview. Let's see how this goes. So first off, we have this one with the normal goat horns and this one with the copper horns. I want to show you a really cool feature of the copper horn. So let's say that you look up and then you use the copper horn. Okay, this one is this one with the Great Sky Falling sound, and then you look up, it makes that basically pitch, and then if you look forward, it makes a different pitch. You sneak and then look down, it makes an even lower pitch. Well, maybe not pitch, I should say like different note pattern, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but here's another one that I think is pretty cool. Goat Horn Resist. This one sounds like the opening of THX movies, I think. Can you hear the resemblance? I can definitely hear it. Alright, let's hop back on Java and I will show you the 3D sound. Alright, we are back on Java and we have just seen the new goat horns. Next up, I will show you the technical change, or the sound change. So, they have added 3-dimensional sound, which allows you to basically, with headphones, you can hear sounds more dynamically, if that's how you call it. So go to Options, Music, and Sounds, and then you can turn on or off directional audio. That's pretty much it. And then lastly, I want to basically finish this off with a little tour of the Deep Dark. It is pretty massive. So let's copy these coordinates, or just write them down. /TP. Hold on. I will write this down on my notepad. Minus 3759 19 minus 131, and then we click done. /TP at S. Boom. Now let me get my night vision potion. And let's set ourselves to spectator mode. Boom. Now you can see, this is pretty gigantic. Do you see all this? This is all a single cave biome, Deep Dark biome. Look at this. It's not just blobs anymore. It's these horrible corruptions spreading up to the ceiling. Look at all this. I think that they really achieved what they originally were intending. Why is there a librarian villager over here? Not villager, zombie villager. Not sure. Anyways, look at all of this. Look at this. This is all a single cave biome. An unimaginable corruption. Imagine if this was going to spread to real life. That would be horrible. And, look, over here, it even has the potential to spread into other structures. So you can see this is like kind of a trypophobia type thing. You can see like it's a lot of clusters of like holes, pretty much. So yeah, that's basically the Deep Dark, and you can see that it is pretty massive. Let's go into one of the like walls, and you can see that this single Deep Dark biome stretches hundreds or even thousands of blocks. Look at all of this. Look at this. This is gigantic. It even stretches into a lava aquifer. Hundreds of thousands of mobs must have died here. Well, this is much bigger than the original Deep Dark experimental snapshot. Good thing they called it experimental, or else people would have been mad. Side note, these dripstone caves look amazing. They look like what I would expect them to. But still, look at this Deep Dark biome. This is amazing. Amazingly cool, but amazingly scary as well, once they add the Warden and Deep Dark cities. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is 1.19 Snapshot 1 and beta number like 3 or 4, and I'll see you in the next video.